Hello, Matthew. I really enjoy watching your presentation. I think that it is very complete. I like how you move slides, through your stages of through the stages of lifespan. It's very it's done very professional speaking. As it pertains to the protective factors that I observed through your presentation, I can definitely identify the positive attitudes during your childhood, as you stated, coming from a Latino community into a country where many times we need to break to the barriers of language and just culture overall. Something that you mentioned is that your family has to also struggle a lot. You guys were poor, and education has to be a major part of your life success. The values that you have, the beliefs, the beliefs of going beyond your limits is definitely one of those protective factors that is contributing for you to kind of get to the place where you're at right now. It is amazing being able to see how you overcome those barriers. And something that I didn't hear you saying something about your spiritual or any religion. However, I was able to see that the challenges that you face and were able to overcome, and that includes, during the first the 2008 recession that your parents were able to overcome, which was the house market crashing, and then we have the pandemic in 2020. You stated that you lost your job working at Disneyland. However, not everything is bad, because you also met, not actually met, but you start dating your girlfriend, and girl that you already knew in the past. But, this opportunity through that, want to say bad experience of, experiencing the pandemic and losing your job while keeping your health insurance. That was a very cool thing, but also, being open to new relationships. So some of the strengths that I do definitely see in you is that you're self-motivated and hard worker, and you're committed, right? And you're through the process of becoming a therapist, and kudos to you. Maybe, also Latina, I think that there is a great need for therapists who speak Spanish. I don't even know you speak Spanish, but I'm assuming you do. So if you don't, please disregard that. So something else that I noticed is something that you say, that you were very close to your siblings, however, not to your parents. So that get me back to one of the stages of adolescence where we can get to see that adolescents that are early age and at the early stage of adolescence, adolescents that are kind of growing apart from their parents. And I don't know if that was your case, and now you're struggling to come closer to family, but definitely to your parents, but definitely that's something that you can continue to work on. And also, I think that was very nice for me to get to see that you have a favorite person in your family, which is your little sister, and that you teach her how to play games and even created a Minecraft. As you stated, one of the most important things, and that's something that you really value in life, is hard work and education. Something else that I was thinking about, those stages, the intimacy versus isolation, that you isolated yourself. And that's very common to see, especially when we get out of the house. We, especially young adults, have the tendency to isolate because they're in the process of getting to know themselves and getting to know how capable or what are you capable of. However, here is where the relationship and friendship takes place in. and they can become very handy per se, right? Because that could be also a protective factor, the friends, in creating new relationships and new ways to overcoming difficulties in life and uncertainty. I also remember you stated about the promise that you did to your girlfriend about traveling to London. I think that's, having goals in mind and, um, creating connections and creating memories is very important for us to somehow keep moving forward, keep looking to that. Other than that, I think that you did an amazing job. Something that I observe, I also and stated in the book, with Matt, the book of Matt Godric on her team, she said something about autonomy and self-determination, and I definitely see that in order for you to experience growth, you did have to have some autonomy and expand beyond yourself. That's why you move out of the house. So self-determination was one of those characteristics that I see that is helping you to move forward in life. Other than that, I just think you did great in the presentation. I like how you put the titles, the stages, and references at the end. Good job.